Loser, Josh Widdicombe Show on XFM. We're into the final hour. Producer Neil is still here.
Hiya.
Lucy Beaumont.
Hello.
And James Acaster has arrived.
Josh?
You right?
How dare you even ask me in such a jovial manner if I'm alright? You know exactly how I'm doing.
What's up?
What's up? What? I wonder what could be up, Josh. I don't know, maybe I got cabbaged again by the very man who's meant to be protecting me against the cabbaging.
Well, I think we need to go back to the start on this one. You'd been cabbaged. If people are listening for the first time, James has a feud with his friend's son, who keeps sending him cabbages in the post and leaving cabbages in his bed.
Yes.
And writing notes saying you've been cabbaged.
Thank you very much. 9-year-old boy.
Mick Trent, if you're listening, keep up the good work. No, don't.
It will keep up the good work with consenting adults.
So what happened? What would take us through what happened?
What? I'll tell you what happened. I was in Edinburgh during the last week, and I got a letter in the post, which is very rare for a house you're only living in for a month. And I opened it thinking it would be something nice from my parents, maybe, who'd been to visit and knew the address, and maybe they sent me a nice little, well done for completing the fringe, James, or something like that. And I open it up, and I'll tell you what as well, it is the wettest cabbage leaf I've received so far. All the other cabbage leaves have been at least a little bit dry. It felt horrible and clammy. And there was a note in it, written by Mick, that said, cabbaged again, ha ha ha. But I looked at the front of the envelope, and that was not Mick's handwriting or Trent's handwriting, and I knew I recognised the handwriting from somewhere. I was trying to figure it out, and then Trent came in and went, did you get the cabbage leaf that Josh sent you? The very person, my confidant.
Let me defend myself. What would you do in this situation? I was at your house in Edinburgh.
Right, I would not cabbage someone. There you go. How's that?
Right, Mick Trent, the 9-year-old son of David Trent, comes in.
Yeah.
And
he wasn't there for the whole month. Let's outline that.
Yeah.
He happened to be visiting on the same day as you.
He happened to be visiting on the same day as me. He comes in. David goes, Mick, why didn't you write a cabbage note for James? And Josh can give it to him tonight when he sees him.
Right.
Yeah. I forgot to deliver the cabbage note. I got back to London, found it, thought, I can't let down a 9-year-old boy, so I'll have to send James some cabbage in the post.
Oh, suddenly you got more loyalty to this 9-year-old boy you've met for the first time in your life.
What would you...
The 29-year-old boy who's been nothing but true to you?
How did you feel when you opened it?
Felt devastated once again. I thought, I can't trust anyone. He's the person I've turned to this whole time. Been talking about the cabbaging. He's been counselling me. He's meant to be getting me through the whole thing. It's like if you went to your psychiatrist and they went, yeah, I've been sleeping with your wife.
It's pretty quick. Your shirt is cabbage coloured.
Yeah, well, today, yeah, it's affected me quite a lot. Psychologically, it's awful. I know it's no coincidence that Josh played Loser by Beck before I came on today.
Well, there's no cabbage-based songs that I can think of. So what's your plan, cabbaging-wise?
I've got a plan, but I'm not going to tell you, am I? You're the last person I'm going to tell anything to now.
I wouldn't let this continue, though. Don't think you have to cabbage because you've been cabbaged.
No, Lucy, it's very clear at this point that is the only way I'm going to end it.
You're wrong.
Do you think you break the cycle of cabbaging?
Yeah, you must do immediately.
I've got to cabbage. Or I'm not cabbaged. Lucy, you're very confusing sensei at this point.
Immediately stop the urge to further cabbage.
But I haven't done a single one yet.
Exactly. But you're thinking about it, aren't you?
Yeah, it's all I ever think about. I'm thinking about how I'm going to cabbage this 9-year-old back. And now I've got to somehow incorporate a revenge on Josh.
It's not his fault. Don't blame the child.
Blame that child. He invented the whole thing.
Blame the parents.
Well, yeah. I mean, David Trent is the perfect person to blame.
Maybe you should cabbage David Trent to draw a line under it all.
No. Are you crazy? Just bring on a whole whirlwind of fruit and veg.
You could do what the Mafia did and then, like, cabbage David Trent's dad or mother. Like,
Monty Trent?
One a bit more
Monty Trent.
vulnerable.
No, I can't.
That'll stop it.
He's a judge. That's true. I can't do that.
You can't cabbage a judge.
No.
Josh Widdicombe. XFM.
And we are still joined by producer Neil.
Afternoon.
Lucy Beaumont.
Hello.
James Acaster.
Acaster.
Hello. This is Josh Widdicombe Show. James, we are talking today about reasons you think your neighbours are weird or things you've heard through walls. Any thoughts?
Woke up this morning by house music through the wall, but it's lucky, so I was going to sleep in otherwise and not make it to that day. So,
Were they listening to XFM?
Yeah, they were. Is it just your voice laughing about cabbaging a close friend? But, no, yeah. I don't really speak to my neighbours ever. I used to.
That's my view.
It's awful, isn't it?
No, I think it's good.
They could be in this room right now. I wouldn't know it was them. I could walk in and be like, "Excuse me, is this?" And I wouldn't go, "Oh, mate, how's it going? Let's get a lift home together." I'd just be like, "Who's that stranger?"
Yeah, that's the right attitude, isn't it? Do you speak to your neighbours, Neil?
Not really. My wife does though. I came home to find we were looking after a neighbour's dog the other weekend.
Really?
Because her neighbour had to go away, so Alex, my wife, just went, "Oh, we'll look after your dog."
That's nice.
It's like, who is this neighbour and what is that dog doing in our house?
It's pretty good that it wasn't discussed.
Well, can you do a swap so they look after your baby?
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
No.
Can I just say, Andrew Mackinson's just tweeted in, you should definitely cabbage the judge. Hashtag cabbaging the establishment.
I'm now getting worried that I shouldn't have mentioned that Trent Stapp was the judge. I don't know if that's a good. It's too late. It's too late, isn't it?
Do you want some more things, reasons people think their neighbours are weird?
Yeah.
Okay. Last Christmas, this is from Kaylee Ann. Last Christmas, she asked if we would buy her nude calendar. Nude,
not new.
Yeah, we declined. I'd have definitely bought it, wouldn't you?
No.
No.
If they're having to come round to the neighbours to sell the news calendar, it's probably not going to be very...
No, it's not going to be the sexiest.
The thing is, I'm quite keen on homemade gifts, and I would be tempted to make my own.
My neighbours put the washing on the line every day, whatever the weather, including rain and snow. That sounds like it's a signal.
let the dealers know.
Yeah. This Claire Pattinson. This is like one of. She is she nominated her parrot Arthur for the ALS challenge. That's the ice bucket challenge. Do you think you had to do it with full bucket or like with a parrot-sized bucket?
There's people come round and the sort of parrot cage is full of ice and nothing, just feathers. How'd it go? Bad. Yeah. Didn't even nominate anyone.
I suppose he could talk.
Yeah, we could.
He nominated Polly.
It's the only animal you can nominate, really, because they can nominate someone afterwards. That's one of those chimps who can do sign language.
Josh Widdicombe. XFM.
James Acaster and Lucy Beaumont, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Producer Neil, though, now it's your chance to take the reins. It's week 3 of Unlikely Celebrity Friendships. Can you top Charlene Spiteri and Thierry Henry?
This was sent in by Ryan S., who's a listener.
Okay.
Anthony Costa from Blue
Brilliant. Got off to a good start.
is great mates with Paul Chuckle.
From Chuckle Brothers.
From the Chuckle Brothers.
Wow. So how's this?
Well, I think Ryan, who tweeted me this, must follow one or the other on Twitter because Paul nominated Anthony for the Ice Bucket Challenge.
And did that, just Anthony?
Just Anthony, not the other boys from Blue.
No.
Just Anthony.
And was Barry involved? Did Barry pour the bucket on Paul?
I don't know. I've not had a chance to watch his ice bucking. Ryan
Excellent to me to you set up.
Oh, yeah, he didn't even mean to be. He didn't even mean to do the ice bucket challenge. He just wanted to chill his champagne.
They're the ones who accidentally started it. Just nominate someone, make it look deliberate. It's a thing now.
Josh Widdicombe. XFM.
That's more or less it on the Josh Widdicombe Show. Before we go, a chance as a thank you to the guests. You can plug and also the situation is we now on a Sunday we're worried we're competing with Sunday brunch. So during it, Neil's going to prepare some food. What have you got for us this week, Neil?
I have something that's portable and yet filling and nutritious.
Okay.
I can't say that word. It's Dairy Dunkers.
Oh, right. And when would you eat this?
As I say, anyway, you could eat it on the bus, on the train,
Okay.
in bed
And how are you going to start?
by taking the foot. Well, I'm going to take it out of the fridge normally. I've got one I prepared earlier, so it's out.
I don't think anyone's ever kept Dairy Lee Dunkers in the fridge. That's the thing you buy and eat. No one stores them, do they?
Height of luxury. Some people will do it.
Do they?
But Angelina Jolie does it.
So yeah, you would take it out of the fridge and then you would just simply peel.
Okay, what have you gone for? Tubes?
Jumbo tubes.
Jumbo tubes. Okay, James, plugging? While Neil cooks the food?
I will be going on a tour starting on the 21st of September of my show Recognise. This month I'll be in Salford and I will be in Liverpool and Reading, and later in the tour I'll be at the Soho Theatre for a week starting on the 27th of October.
Very nice. Lucy?
I'm doing Soho Theatre 1st till the 4th of October. I'd really like people to come to it.
See, that's nice. You want the people to... James just doesn't care.
I do want people... more than anything, I want people to come to it.
Oh,
It would be so bad if they weren't there.
Neil, how's the food going?
Good. I'm fully prepped. So,
So shall I try?
yeah, if you want.
Do either of the guests want to try?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
James,
have
do you want to have
Yes.
any breakfast?
There's enough tubes to go
I'll
around.
have a whole tube if you don't mind. Doing a dunk there. A good amount of elasticity
It's good technique.
from the... That's lovely.
Lucy, would you like to try?
Yeah.
Oh, you've got half a tube.
Oh,
This has been my most popular dish so far.
Yeah, no one's actually tried Neil's food yet.
Well, Dave Gorman drank the coffee last week.
Dave Gorman drank a coffee last week. How do you feel this feature's going?
really well. If only the listeners could taste what I'm tasting right now.
Yeah. It's a bit sweet, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, really.
What?
I've just realised I made a sausage sandwich this morning. It's in my bag downstairs. We could
Oh, we could have had that instead. Well, that really does bring a shine off the Dairy Lee Dunkers. But thank you very much for coming in, guys. 1st to the 4th of October, Lucy at the Soho Theatre. James, Salford from 21st September.
21st September. www.jamesacaster.com for full tour dates.
There we go. And thank you very much. And we will see you next week with Tiffany Stevenson, James Acaster, producer Neil, and more Dairy Lee Dunkers.